Welcome to GRE Mnemonics video number 80, a quick review of video number 79. An audacious expansionist army appeared at the front and prepared tea in a brass kettle. The plan was to release a flu via dangerous gases. The intruders faced a set of gents full of radiance, no match for their shades. The covered army had plan B, to play with the fuse and cause an explosion to emit the gas. The explosion would release a downpour of the fuse. Let's learn and understand today's set of GRE words. Bemoan, regret strongly, express disapproval of. Clue, moon caused Ben to moan. Visualize. The moon caused high tides and Ben moaned when the muddy waves washed him. He was on a visit to a de-addiction center. Some people love to complain, don't they? Complainers also tend to bemoan things, which can be translated to, "Oh no, why me?" A more casual expression for bemoan is to moan and groan. If you step in a puddle and get your shoes wet, you might moan and groan about or bemoan your bad luck to whoever will listen. Just about any bad or annoying thing can be bemoaned. Benediction, blessing, invocation of divine blessing, expression of good wishes. Clue, addicts being blessed. Visualize. Benton speaks well of addicts and seeks the blessing of the Pope Benedict. A benediction is a blessing, either a formal one that you might hear in a church service or an informal one that you might utter when you take any leap of faith. The noun benediction comes from the Latin root beni, meaning well, and diction, meaning to speak. Literally, to speak well of, although it is most often used in the religious sense of prayer and blessing, especially a ceremonial prayer at the end of a church service. It can mean expression of good wishes. Good luck on the test, the mother cried in benediction as her son set off for school. Benefice, a church office endowed with funds or property for the maintenance of divine service. Clue, Ben's office in church. Visualize, Ben's office was in a church, where funds were allocated for maintaining divine service. The church wanted priests and bishops to be resident, benefices to be awarded on merit alone, and greater care in selecting candidates. The church granted a position or post to a preacher on merit alone, and it guaranteed a fixed property or income. Beneficent, characterized by charity and kindness. Clue, Ben offered free chairs in charity. Visualize. Because he was doing good to all by offering free chairs, Ben would get free facials in his city. If you are a beneficent person, you probably spend a lot of your time volunteering at soup kitchens or homeless shelters, helping people who are less fortunate than you are. Beneficent is a type of activity that helps others. Beneficent shares the same root and sentiment with its fellow adjective benevolent, which also means something that is good. The two words are so closely related that they also share the same Latin origin. Kind, generous, and giving are all synonyms of beneficent. From Latin, beneficiare, do good to. Benefactor, gift giver, person who gives people or institutions with financial help. Clue, gift giver gives a tractor. Visualize a wealthy tractor company owner funds and gifts Ben a tractor. Every school, museum, and struggling artist is in search of a generous benefactor or someone to provide the financial means to keep everything running smoothly. The Latin roots of benefactor are beni, which means well, and facere, which means to do, literally, to do well. A benefactor does well by supporting, usually financially, a good person or a good cause. In the old days, a struggling artist or actor might have been supported by a wealthy benefactor. Now, many struggling artists and actors have to rely on waiting tables and other odd jobs instead. So, benefactor is someone who gives support to an organization or institution or someone who takes care of another person. Let's summarize using this short story. The moon caused high tides, and Ben moaned when the muddy waves washed him. Ben 10 seeks the blessings of Pope Benedict. Ben's office was in a church where funds were allocated for maintaining divine service. Because he was doing good to all by offering free chairs, Ben would get free facials in his city. A wealthy contractor company who owned tractor funds and gifts him a tractor. Time for a quiz. Do you remember the word which means regret strongly, express disapproval of? Do you remember the meaning for the word benediction? Do you remember the word as well as the meaning associated with this mnemonic? Well, we hope you got all three of them right. In case you haven't, please feel free to watch the video again. Let us know about your experience here. Till we meet next with the next set of GRE words. Thank you.